hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Dice Illusions and our ongoing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons second edition campaign, Fool's Landing, set in the Forgotten Realms. I'm Jamie, I'm the Dungeon Master, and tonight we're going to be playing session number 62 with 4 great heroes who are ready to venture further, potentially, into the Tower of Melkor, which we'll be getting into later here. But let me have everyone introduce themselves quickly and their character, starting with Adam. Hello.
Hey, Adam here playing Bartholomew, I believe, level 6 priest of Leira yet.
Yes, good to have you. Next, I have Brandon. Hello.
Lou, I am Brandon. I'm playing Nod, a Minotaur Shadow Thief. He is level 7.
Perfect. And next is Molly.
Hi, I'm playing Shaujr. He is a 5th level Wizard Slayer Barbarian.
And our closest to leveling up, he's the 4,000 from level
He's
6.
itching for level 6.
Good.
It'll be soon.
And last but not least is Wayne. Hello.
Hello, I'm Wayne. I am playing Saharn in the Aquatic Elf priest of Valkur, god of storm.
Wonderful. And our party is joined by a companion named Tornuk. Tornuk is a Minotaur fighter who is with the party as well. He is a level 7 fighter. So that is our current party as things stand. We are inside of Melkor's tower. And specifically, last session where we left off was on the second level. The party had explored lower levels. Does anyone want to attempt a brief recap of what you saw in the tower to this point? I could take you to a couple images maybe to help you with that, but here's maybe the most helpful is the map of the main level, which you had all explored here.
Can't see. Yep, there we are. I don't have notes.
We-
No, my memory's poo-poo, so I will not attempt.
I will try to go through Griff's notes that he has taken and go through them.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see. We started with, looks like all of us. Oh, no, not quite all of us. We were missing, but we, on the landing in the tower, the party found some soul jars. 2 jars contain small humanoid figurines. A third jar, more of a shadowy, wispy figure. We decided to leave the soul jar at that point in time. We moved to the next room, and there was a mural depicting Loth and Moander in an apparent partnership. It opened up, there was another door, there was another room covered in webs, and there was a path that led to a door on the far side, and there was also a hidden door. Let's see. We found an altar of Loth with a large spider carved in a relief of a wall, with all shiny gems for eyes and all kinds of things.
You left that alone, right?
No, it looked like the spider moved. Shaujr closer and tried to smack it with the shield. Whenever he did that, we heard noise from the other room of a door opening, and we ended up in combat with a Drider. From there, we went into the room with the Drider. We found some cocoons filled with undead. We ended up killing them all, looting some other stuff that was in there. Let's see. We pretty much didn't find too much else on this level, and we decided to continue up the stairs to the next area.
Real quick, sorry to
Mhm.
interrupt. We'll mention real quickly there was an entrance here. There was a room with a temple or altar, I should say, with a underground entrance that someone started down, I believe, before the Drider was fully confronted, I believe. So if I'm remembering that, I wanted to mention you guys had gone all the way through to the other side of the tower and uncovered this important.
And it was smelling down there, I think.
It sure was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Definitely smells like decay. So
Oh no, you're fine. Let's see. We eventually moved on to the floor above once we found nothing else. There were several doors. We decided to go through the north hallway. And on the far end of the hallway, there's a hidden door with a small little arrow slit that looks outside of the tower. And whenever we looked through, there was a ship approaching. And
Right, here we are. So you guys should be
yeah,
able to see this. You tucked into this side room. Believe you had checked this door and made your way into this room where, if I remember correctly, there were
3 soul
three
jars
soul jars.
and a tall black candle that gives off a strange bluish light. There was also an obsidian shard.
That's right.
And I
And
think at that
also,
point, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say also the fourth soul jar that Bart had brought with.
The,
You,
yeah, the evil one that I
Right.
mentioned earlier, he ended
Yeah.
up with them and bringing out and
Yeah.
showing to
The
the
one-
party.
The one
You
we
like to say it
decided
out.
to leave, that we had decided to leave.
Bart,
And
Correct.
later, Bart shows up with it. Yeah, oh, by the way.
Sometimes he hears voices. He just
Take the jar. Say it.
And then I was
That's
feeling
it.
possessed to smash it, I think.
That would be cool.
I was feeling really disturbed by it more than
Indeed.
usual. I've been through a lot of disturbing stuff being with this crew, but yeah. And then Griff,
I think Griff and Nod were convincing you not to, and Nod gave
Mhm.
you the candle to look at instead, and goes, "Look, it's magical. Destroy this."
And then we
you were stuffing the
realized-
jars into the bag instead.
that the phylactery was Veratus's. The crown was phylactery of Veratus, and that this jar or this jar and other jars might be the phylactery from Melkor. And that was when we really decided that we need to get back, if nothing else, to warn the augment people. as
yeah,
they've got-
came up as the potential paths, as you mentioned, heading.
It was Bart or maybe Bart and Saharn,
Bart
the
had
priest that
a-
realized it was the phylactery.
Bart also had a thing. Here it is. Here it is. I will copy it and put it into roll 20. Bart had a vision and had a message with it as he put the jar down.
I'm wondering as
Yeah.
I read that, do you think his phylactery is not a single object, but fragmented
Multiple.
parts of himself that he stashed away, right?
It's either this mirror thing that's gotten smashed and broken, or it's the multitude of jars. Each one is him, or again, it's a broken, smashed mirror. Is what I got from Bart's divine things.
Could be all of it.
The ones with the humanoids in it, Bart is assuming, are some other poor souls that are trapped in jars. That more this evil one, and definitely the realization that the crown is part of the phylactery too, is maybe part of a set.
Eventually, we're going to mess around and find out, right?
So you all do hear the sound in the distance of what is obviously some type of horn blowing. And it sounds as if it's coming from the direction of the vessel that's getting closer to the tower.
That's
It was either ambush in the tower or run outside.
Bart might mention and say, and he, especially with the ship coming in, are they expecting some kind of call and response from the horn blow off that's coming from the ship?
We wouldn't know, brothers, but perhaps that'll alert us if somebody's here. Do we? Let's wait.
Can I maybe listen in for the amount of blowing of the horning to see if they're horning to get a response or if they're horning for a signal us that they're incoming?
Wow, I think if you have sailing maybe as a proficiency, you could try that.
I was leaning toward information gathering of listening in. Maybe it seems like they were trying to get a response from us by those horn, and then maybe waiting a
Well,
little bit.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, would any of us have possibly seen or noticed a horn or some kind of device
Does anyone
to make
have sailing
a call?
as a non-weapon proficiency?
Seamanship?
Let's see. Or that'll work. Anything
I have that.
that puts you on the, or a background that puts you on the ship. Let's have you make a seamanship check. And if anyone else has another check that they think's applicable here. Yeah, a couple of you have. Kurza has seamanship, but he's not available. So let's see what.
Oh, that's okay.
There you go.
Yes, that is not necessary because Saharn recognizes that this is a call for response type of.
I suggest we wait a moment, unless we want to take the pirate ship, my friends. In that case, I suggest we move now. Lay ambush.
It's ready an ambush.
And do you guys say we maybe move down to the bottom area?
If considering we're not sending the response to a call, if this is the case, I fear that our ambush will be not unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh, do we hear any response, Jamie?
So far,
Forthcoming?
no. So far,
No.
hear no response.
It's the bell or the response is either up or it's down. So
If it's down, I fear we've taken out what would have been the response
Yeah.
already.
indeed,
The Drider, perhaps.
they're Sahuagin. What do they know better? I say we go down and plan for them to not be smart. If they're smart and they don't come, then we're not any worse off. We're still in the tower.
Should we
Fair enough.
pretend to be the Minotaur?
Indeed,
That
but if we
possible?
move down, maybe we find the bell or gong or horn, whatever it might be. Maybe we overlooked it. And
Let's make haste and
So about
Yeah, we're wasting time.
about
Was
only
there just
really about
some-
5 minutes or so has passed since you heard the horn. And I'm gonna have you all make wisdom checks, please.
No, sir, I do not like that.
I was going to say, was the horn a single long blast, or did it have a pattern to it?
It had a pattern. It did have a pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Bart's really worried about proper response to that.
Bart's
Yeah.
got like a critical set.
Yeah, Bart, you definitely feel like there's something probably amiss here that you would have expected there to be a response, right? Like just the etiquette of trade in this situation, which for whatever reason you just have that instinct that there
Bart's
is
gonna
some
say-
requirement there.
Yeah. I think just what I was thinking before, and maybe with this feeling, he'd say we need to maybe consider setting up for defense versus ambush.
We could ward the front door.
yeah, the question is if they're coming down from the very bottom floor through the front entrance like we did, or if there's some other entrance, and if we were still around it, like referring to the Drow entrance, how they had their own. Well, what
Yeah,
Nod is assuming their own underground entrance. He would assume that maybe we did find the back entrance where there was theoretically a dock where someone could pull a boat and then come in through the back near the Sahuagin.
That was on the second level of the tower where the trade room was. I think maybe just to recap a couple of the options here would be to meet them on the rocks, ambush them or whatever else on the rocks and use that to your advantage to try to get them before they get to the tower, or B, wait until they get to the tower and try to meet them somewhere and ambush them in the tower. C, head out of here, go a different direction, let whatever's going to happen come back later, or avoid it for now. Those are probably the three choices. So any other choices or any other of that I'm missing?
Becoming pirates.
Becoming pirates? That's the 1-2 punch here. The counter move for you all is that you're trying, if you are ultimately trying to obtain the ship.
Hey, we let them disembark, whoever's leaving. Less to fight. Let whatever disembark, enter the tower, the rest. Probably a horrible idea.
What occurs to you, they'll probably send a dinghy or a smaller crew and leave the larger ship away from the rocks and away from the situation without the response. That's what your suspicion is here.
Yeah. I feel like they'd be suspicious when they land because they didn't hear.
To land if they don't get their response. So if they do come, it's going to be by a much smaller boat, very likely. Rolled passed your wisdom check by 17, and you were on a Sahuagin vessel at one time before, or whatever. Here.
What's going to be the
Yeah.
easiest way to capture
To
the
capture
ship?
the ship, if they're suspicious already, if something happens to the forward crew they sent into the island, I feel like capturing the ship
It'll
is
be-
not going to be easy.
No, it's going to be harder.
It's already going to be difficult without the call,
If we
without the
had,
response. Maybe we can go downstairs and look in near the trade room or the bottom floor because we know it's safe comparatively to the up. We don't know it's there; it's unknown. So we can theoretically go down and look. Maybe do a delayed response, and they still might come. Might be risky. Very worst case, we're in position to defend ourselves from the second floor below.
All right, then.
We could send somebody out the back to the boat, but that's risky. It's probably better to stay together.
Stick together.
True.
the thing that concerns me about going out to the ship is every time we've dealt with Sahuagin at sea, there's been the shark variety that have
Mm-hmm.
frequented the waters around them.
They can't be bigger than the one we saw underwater.
I heard about that.
We're not really equipped for that.
Bart's definitely of a mind to find a good dispensable spot here.
So the question is if they're coming through the bottom or if they're coming through the second floor.
I know you mentioned before you could try to disguise as something.
Not looks like a Madar right now, or is attempting to look like a Madar.
Well,
I would like to bring up one important note, my friends. Whatever we do, we're pretty much out of healing spells.
That's good to know. The
I had
gods are
some-
not with us. Your gods are
Um,
not with us.
Bart maybe looks a little odd, like he's staring off into the distance and might snap out of it at some point and share that he's had another vision. His lady, his mistress, has shown him something. If he could, Jamie, he'd like to describe what he's seeing.
yeah, I can make this visible if unless you want to try to describe it instead.
Bart, he's standing in a room looking at a desk. Before him is pages of a book. And one page is a crown. And the other page is a jar. And next to it sits a scrap of paper depicting a staff.
Looks like a three. I can't think of the name. The soul jar.
Phylacteries.
Phylactery. That
A phylactery, yeah.
What is that third one? A staff?
It-
looks like the way.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appears to be some type of staff, yeah.
Yeah, or a wand or stick or something. So that's interesting. That's a very interesting vision.
So we have 2 of 3 of those.
Not quite. We need more jars. There's going to be more jars scattered here.
Shaujr, it appears the gods are with us. We may be drawn deeper into this tower.
Yeah.
For the time being, defensive staff maybe, or defensive stance may be in order.
Does your Lyria, does she also give healings as well as visions?
I do have a couple spells left for healing.
Then let us
Here,
fight.
Saharn, but
Not says let's take defense on the second floor. Worst case,
Yeah.
we can always
Maybe.
bear or bottleneck them on the staircase if we need to.
Bart, we can
Okay.
seal off the stone if we need to.
So
If
let me
we have a
Maybe-
pinch
bring us
point.
back
Maybe we could set a trap.
to the overhead view. This is where we are currently, and the access to the dock and the room that you're talking about. The level is the level below you right now. So maybe just to put us into token perspective will help.
Yeah.
I think that with the other part of this is that, and you all don't have to roll for this. You can feel that there's some type of motion coming from below you in the staircase, like some type of, not footsteps though, like a stone on stone type of sound.
A heavy sound?
Yeah, real heavy.
Rhythmic or a grinding?
No, more
or
like a
rhythmic?
grinding, moving, something moving.
Yeah.
Not a response to the call or anything.
Something opening, perhaps?
Yeah, that more along those lines of stone on stone.
Can I be foolish and just step outside? Do I see anything?
Out here, no, you don't see anything different out here.
Below us, huh?
You heard it from the staircase below
Down.
you.
Let's get
Wait.
down there.
It is an open.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lead the way. My barbarian friend, lead the way.
Do it.
Fun for us.
Yeah.
All right, we're heading down. Okay, let me.
Sure, why not?
Anyone
Okay.
doing anything specifically on their way down here? Do
And what's the light situation? Keeping in mind
this
that
is-
I can't
bring your own
see
light.
the-
Bring your own light. Yeah.
I don't know. I might be forecasting, considering a prayer if we burst into combat.
Bart still has his continual light pebble, really.
I probably have a torch. I mean, I have torches. I probably light it up at some point. Yeah.
Not at that point. 20 feet in front of you, just
Yeah.
enough to add a torchlight.
So you can scout ahead.
All right. You guys make your way to the staircase down. You start to head down the staircase. The grinding sound has stopped. It lasted for a few moments and stopped, but you've made your way now to the staircase and begun to make your way down. Nod is doing a pretty good job in front of you of staying hidden. Is anyone else attempting anything along the way?
Take a
Okay.
sip of some liquid courage.
Shot that there might be potions and other things that you guys might be readying, but you make your way down, and the very first thing you notice is that the door that was open, that you had left open before, is closed. And so you arrive at the door that led to, there's two doors. There's a door that leads north towards the Drider layer, towards the Drow side of the trade, or Underdark side of the trade, and then there is a eastern door that led to the market.
And which one is closed? now?
Everything's closed when you get back
Oh,
down.
everything is closed. Oh, okay.
Looks like riding was another secret door.
Before maybe Nod will hold up his hand and take a step forward out of the torchlight and telling people to stop or slow down, and he'll take a sniff first to see if there's anything down here.
Oh,
he'll-
great.
Maybe listen for a moment.
Yeah, your move.
You get a odor,
But
but
fishy?
it's not very discernible, and it's not fishy. It seems
What
like
did
the ocean is mixing signals, and so you can't get a great identification. But some odd
Wow.
smells. I thought you had a better. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your other roll, Brandon. My bad. You actually do smell something
Yeah, no,
distinct,
yeah.
and actually something very familiar and distinct to you. And it smells, though not fishy. It smells actually like the Underdark, like an odor you're familiar with from the Underdark.
Ah, stinky drow.
Doesn't
Maybe.
smell quite like drow though, but it smells like something that you're thinking it like
Yeah.
it's on the edge of your tongue. Something familiar. Outside of that, I don't think that there's any other real overwhelming odors yet.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a step back up and I'll hold a finger up like one, heads up. Stay down, stay quiet. Again, I'm using a finger, not actually saying anything.
Okay.
And slowly working them forward.
Yeah, and so everybody is at the level now where you can be near the door and see Nod checking the doors, listening for noise on each side. You're not really hearing anything distinct on either side, but you definitely caught a whiff of something that gave you goosebumps, something familiar from the depths, but not drow, distinctly not drow, but something probably nefarious that doesn't give you a good feeling. And that is about the extent of it. So with that, you all can roll wisdom checks here.
So Nod might pull out his little silver mirror and start looking under doors that he can get to and peering as well.
That's a good idea.
There's one extreme to the other for Bart.
Right. Yeah. Now
The cloaks. Yeah.
You know
He's
that
frantically thinking about what to do in those.
sometimes
aware
you're
of what's
tuned in
happening
and
here.
sometimes you're not, but it's in this case
Yeah.
you don't hear but the others do hear specifically footsteps. And the footsteps are coming from this room to the north.
I think we're still on the map above.
Oh, did I
Yep.
you ever? I'm sorry.
No, sir.
Yeah.
The door to the north. Okay, so we're on the staircase.
Yeah, you're
moving
on the
down.
staircase here. Both doors are closed. Previously, you had left this door open. I don't think you had left the top door open, but both doors were closed when you got back here. And so now the sound that you heard and the smell that you got was from this direction, this way. And then with the recent check, what you all heard was footsteps moving through this room and out of that room.
The hard backs up.
I think with the check, Saharn, you had the best check here. I think between your check and Nod's check, the number of steps that you think you might have heard was potentially 3 sets of steps. Or 3 sets of, yeah, steps.
Like a sniper. It sets the steps.
If not, we'll hold his fingers up to everybody, like pointing 3 and then little finger movements and towards the door.
I'm going to motion Shaujr forward.
This door here?
Yep. With nod. In case something comes through, or in case we decide to go through. Then the people first.
Let me see what, double check what you guys can hear here. Okay, Bart, you guys pick up on some words that are being spoken. After a few moments, once you've noticed these footsteps and you've all frozen in your own steps and you're listening intently and you hear these footsteps cross through that room and into the next room, it seems as if they're heading towards that outer room. As they're doing that, and Nod's getting the sense and everything as well, and indicating that he's counting 3 sets of steps so far. You also start to pick up on some voice and spoken word that is faint, but it is Bart that you recognize the language being spoken. With your wisdom check, you don't understand what the conversation was, but you catch enough of a snippet of the words to know that it was undercommon that's being spoken. What information you get in these moments as you're waiting here in the staircase for something to happen?
Technically, I understand Undercommon.
You would recognize too then that there was some undercommon being spoken. And it was coming from when they got to this area past the door is when you heard the voice more distinctly, and they've passed through into that next room, and now it's not as clear to you what they were saying. Nod, in your case, you might have heard it, and I will confirm for you, given that good of a check, is that the voices that you're hearing, or the voice, at least one of the voices that you heard, combined with the scent, tells you that it's a Duerger dwarf.
Nod could refer that. Maybe he can point down and show it's a little person. But that's about it. He can give. Maybe he'll show a beard. It's a little person.
Yeah,
I'll make a
little
wisdom
mining
check.
little guy. Any other questions?
He'll give Shaujr a nudge and towards the door.
I'll open it.
Bart might be mumbling the words back to himself, trying to figure out if he would recognize the accent or the timbre of the voice or anything, but
I don't know.
No, I don't think that that part is familiar, but definitely that sound of the undercommon isn't to give you the shivers. So you are checking out the door? Is that what I that? And you're gonna kick this door open? Push this door open? Check this door?
I wasn't gonna kick it. I guess I'm gonna
normally
open it a little bit, maybe slowly even, you know.
Do you want to roll a dex check to see how slowly you can do this.
Hoping it won't make a lot of noise.
Okay, all right. Look at this dexterity, the barbarian with dexterity here.
Yeah.
You get it cracked open, and as you're doing that, you definitely spot something. I'm gonna open it for you now and give you a straight-on view.
Oh yeah, I see a hooded dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a dwarf
I'm
standing
guessing.
by that door beside you, and he actually, as the door opens, he sees the door opens. For right now, he doesn't seem to be staring at you, but he definitely seems to take notice. And I'll give you a chance to, since you've made your dexterity check.
I boom at him. I say, "There you are.
All right. So this roll,
I'm looking for you."
let's do it. All right. So go ahead and roll your initiative. And
Does he looks like he's about to attack? Is that
he looks alarmed at the sight of a human barbarian from the
northern
the
wasteland?
northern region. Definitely looks like he's pretty frightened. So let's see, he's gonna. All right. Okay, you guys are gonna get a good jump on them.
That's good. I like it.
Well, that's good, except I said them. Oh, so
Yeah, it's not just
Sure.
fun.
Sure.
all right. Anyone else we miss in here? Bart is up. Tornik, I can add him to the turn order as well. I can roll for him as well. I don't know what he's gonna do ultimately, but I'll put him in
Yep.
at an 8, and we'll decide. You pretty much know. The great part about a Minotaur fighter is you pretty much know what they're gonna do. It looks like just Bart and
Let's see. I think Bart's gonna try and do.
Offensive. I'll go defensive.
Bart's gonna lead off with a spell to try and hold the door we can see out there. So,
okay. Sahar, did I miss yours?
Did you want an initiative roll?
Oh yes.
I
please.
never.
Yes.
I
Sorry.
never made. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm lame. Oh, goodness.
I'm only reacting to the door opening and somebody seeing you. So we're fortunately
Probably.
at that point. Oh,
Yeah,
look at that roll. All right.
What did I do?
You rolled a 1, which is wonderful. You actually all have the jump on this thing so far. And what it is right now that you're seeing is a Duerger dwarf that is stationed by this door. He looks as if he was posted here with his back to the wall, to the north side of the door, as if it was, his station. And when your door opened, and that was unexpected, he has turned in your direction and looks fairly alarmed by that. So far, it's happened so quickly, he hasn't said anything or called out or done anything, but he's at least given the look that he's alarmed by that. And then I believe Shaujr has pretty much stood in the door ominously. This is your reckoning type of moment. So I think the surprise might be broken as your turn starts, but the dwarf will not get to go for quite a while. So you get advantage here, as it might be.
And we just see the one, or I do see another figure behind him, sort of, but I can't make it out.
Well, I think collectively you see more than one, but you might only see one.
Shaujr, did you actually step through the door, or is it just peeking right now?
I guess I'm standing in it. Yeah, I'm actually trying to intimidate him.
Don't rush him. Hopefully,
never
not
too late
on
to
my own
surrender.
time.
It'd be quite alarming.
Never
Yeah.
too late to surrender.
think-
We've taken the
Let's see
tower.
it.
You are
Let's
going to
go.
go before the dwarf. Everyone's going to get to go before the dwarf. So if you're going to intimidate him, you'll have that chance. If everyone wants to forego their turn and allow you that to transpire, you could do that. Or otherwise, we could see if that works when we get there. But right now,
Now, parlay is a possibility because it's low in the initiative order.
everyone goes first. So if anyone wants to take it in that direction.
And I can speak under, right? As can Bart.
I only planned on delaying action anyway. So that way to get something breaks out, I'm gonna.
All right. I'll
Planning
put-
on doing the same. So if we want to, let's Shaujr go first. That's fine. I was going to delay until something happened.
Well,
either
I'll let each person decide here. I'll move you back after Shaujr. Bart, what would you like to do?
Bart's instinctively casting hold person. That's what he's attempting to do.
What's the casting time? 2? It's only 2.
Let's see. I rolled initiative with the spell, so
You already got it baked in. You're
Should have
good.
rolled it
I
in
don't think
there.
it's going to matter either way because you have a long way to go before he goes. I was curious.
Let's see what this said. Second level spell. Can't remember. There's a saving throw involved and stuff too. Let's see. I'll throw it out there.
Single target, he suffers a -2 penalty.
There you go.
So savings throw versus spell. And just so I'm clear, you're casting this. You can see which can you see right now?
The sky.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Right here. Yeah, I guess. I keep forgetting I have to hold down to ping it, but yeah.
All right. So let's see what he wants to roll here for a. I'll roll it out loud here so you guys can see. Oh, he did not pass it. And in this particular case, he appears to Bart lock up and stare at you, but not advance, not continue to advance. So
Okay.
appears to be held.
Bart says something like, "May the mist of the lady hold you in place," or something like that. He's
Right on.
The mist behind you. Yeah. Nod, you get to go now. You have some different information. Potentially.
Yeah, I think he'll still hold off behind Shaujr until he makes his move. Standing in the doorway and all.
Okay. I'm gonna put you to 13. All right. Tornuk as well. Should he delay, I suppose? We'll put him at 14. Or then
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna try to intimidate him. I'm gonna be like, yeah, stand down, cooperate, and you may get out of this alive. I have no quarrel with the dwarves. And I'll use the strength part of intimidation because it's charismatic. So let's see what I get.
that would be a fail.
That would be a big fail.
Oh, but
I even had a pretty good chance too. All right. So
Yeah.
Shaujr is totally clueless here. Yeah, he makes a fool of himself and steps in, to intimidate.
All right. There you go. Well, you've stepped in now, and you might be able to see more things going on
I
here.
can see more.
Saharn, you are next. You see
I guess I'll
Shaujr
there.
enter through the doorway. I guess you could see from your angle probably still the dwarf who's standing there.
I want to move to a more opportune position and see what I can see through the door. And while I'm doing this, I'm signaling to Nod and Fortek, like, go after him.
You're waving the others through, and you're getting more of a view. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because battle's going to put, and I'm still going to hold back.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So
I'm
you're
wait- I'm
able, yeah,
waiting.
you can definitely find a spot there and wave these guys on. Nod, Shaujr run through the door, and Saharn waving you through the door, but now standing beside you.
Yeah, I'm low on spell power, so I'm holding.
Yeah, no, all right. I'll take that. I'm assuming going through this one is the one that's stiff.
He is. Yeah, the one with yellow is going to be our held.
So instead, Nod will come here, brandishing his longsword.
All right. Once again, you go face to face with a
Bloodthirster? Is that it? Bloodthirster?
Yep, that is the name of his sword.
that is a hit.
And small medium.
Yes. Yep. 21. Bam. Big hit on him. Definitely bloodied him along the way. That's really cool. All right, so Nod has blown his way into the room here and bashed this one with his long sword, doing a big chunk of damage. Tornuk would be next, and he would essentially follow suit. So he's going to follow and be at Nod's side here and echo his movement, unless you all have a different thing that you'd like him to do. I think that's probably the most appropriate thing. And if someone would like to attack for Tornuk with his axe here, he may be able to change the odds. That actually will miss. All right, so but he's in place, and you've got this guy pinned to this side. That should be then. If there's nothing else, I think we're over to the dwarf, the dwarves, and so what we have is one dwarf who is completely held and is now stuck watching this transpire. The other dwarf has been sliced through pretty quickly by the longsword of a minotaur. I think, given that how quickly that has happened, he is going to call out, and so he will, at the top of his lungs, be screaming as he begins to fight back, and will pull from his side a short sword and swing it at you. So he's going to start with Nod on this. Oh, it is a big time miss. Not going to hit with that, unfortunately. He rolled a 3, but that is it for him. And it is now Bart's turn.
I think Bart
Not
can't
with
see a whole lot and would step up.
not with me.
Bart's gonna try and peek through the door to see what's happening.
Makes more sense. When you get your head in there, you can
Um,
see the other dwarf on the left.
There's not a whole lot else going on here.
Well, you did
He-
him scream at the top of his lungs. So, yeah.
For this round, Bart maybe will just go up to the held dwarf and start rifling through his pockets to see if he's got keys or like any kind of other things on him that could relate to his job or function in this place, besides just weapons. Either orders or documentation, or
Okay.
since he's held here for the moment.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good thing. So the obvious stuff outside of his pockets is that he is wearing studded leather, and he has a short sword as well as a dagger that's visible. But yeah, if you start rifling through his pockets, and you can definitely see he's got a couple of pouches on him. One thing that you'll see is that he's wearing a ring. So that might be one thing that you want to try to grab in the meantime. But there's also a vial that he has on him, and a pouch that has a bunch of different things in it. I don't know if you want to go through them all right now, but there's a whole handful of things inside of it. Do you want to take the whole pouch, or do you want to feel free to read
Yeah,
off what's in it?
Bart's not gonna look through it in detail right now, but yeah, he'll just take off of him whatever looks potentially magical, interesting, or dangerous, and
Yeah, you find some beads in a vial, some type of food, some chalk, a totem, some dice, a whistle, like a handful of
I'm-
things. So if you want to put that you grab a pouch from the Duerger, I will know what that is.
sure. Is he getting like priest or shaman vibes from all this stuff, or
No, he is not.
okay? Yeah. Other than that, at the end of the turn, Bart might look to the door to the right of him and think about closing it, but I assume rifling through the Duergar is probably
Yeah, I think
this turn. This turn.
for
So
this turn, one thing I will mention though, let me look at your. Okay, no, I think you're right. All right, Shaujr, you would be up next here.
I do see something out of the corner of my eye past that door. So I'm gonna go in here. What do I see?
All right, so if you enter through here, that the door now that leads to the south is open, and you can see what was the back of a Duergar dwarf turning around and looking in your direction because of the commotion, and you lock eyes with this
This guy?
dwarf. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How far away is that? Because I have a lot, but I don't. Yeah. Let's see.
He's only another 16 feet. I think, where were you? You were over here. That'd be
I was
20.
right by the door.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're still within half your movement on. If I'm...
All right. Yeah. If I can rush him, I would definitely rush at him and attack him.
Yeah, you can do that. You can run into that next room. Go ahead and move forward there. All right.
I'll swing my axe
All right.
and try and bash him with my medium shield
Oh.
for some redemption.
Okay. Yeah, the axe will swing and miss, but the shield will also swing and miss.
I just make a lot of noise.
Yeah, a whole bunch of noise. You found
Sound and fury. No fury.
found a few
Sound.
more of them here, but you've got that going. And Saharn, you would, I think, hear probably some footsteps and some clatter in the distance now. Not in the room in front of you. No longer in the room in front of you at all.
I'm going to enter the room and see what the heck is going on.
All right.
And
There you go.
they're not that far away, right?
These guys are not as far away as the sound that you just heard. But here you can now see the two dwarves that one is in held condition with a priest going through his pockets. The other is got two minotaurs surrounding him. And the door is wide open that leaves the room. I don't know if your angle can allow you to see much. No, you can't really see much more than that. But that's...
Oh, one last thing. What was this when I went past it?
Those are barrels.
Okay.
Those are barrels where the soul jars were.
Okay. That's right.
Seriously. We took those?
You did. You did snag a few.
That's, yeah. I don't know. Still not sure that was a good idea. We should probably destroy them. However, and then my two other comrades are in combat over here to the left.
They are. Yeah, both
They are.
minotaurs are surrounding the dwarf over there. They've got him pretty bloodied right now. The one by the door does not appear to be bloodied at all, but he is held. So
I have confidence in my faithful companion's spells. I'm going to do something totally unconventional to Saharn because right now I'm a little nervous and I think time is of the essence. And I'm literally going to just charge forward. Can I thrust my spear between these guys and hit them, or do I need to move around? I'd like to be secondary if I can.
I mean, you're small enough. I could see you jumping between them and attacking, but ultimately you would come to a final spot probably here. So whatever attack you want to make, you can fire through and end up there.
Sure. Spear one-handed. Here we go. I'm just rolling to hit.
All right. He is AC 4.
Well, let's hope the dice come up for me. Armor class of...
No problem.
I hailed him.
You're like you're in your natural environment with the spear, fighting for the Tower of the Elves. Beautiful hit.
That wasn't a crit.
I don't.
No, I said too bad it wasn't.
Oh, it was 18. You rolled 18, yeah.
Yep, rolling 18.
Good
That's
roll.
all right.
Hell yeah.
Yep. 1d6. Here we go. Mods. I'm a weakling with 9 strength.
And he maxed it. All right. At least you got.
It was all momentum, baby. It was all momentum from the charge.
Well done. Way to
Well
jump
done.
in between two minotaurs and actually hold your own for a second. So Nod, you see this little sea elf fly through and take a chunk of dwarf with him.
Yeah, it'll be almost like a light, cheer. Yeah.
Yep, little blue green gray streak.
Like half surprised though. Whoa, hey! I didn't expect that from you. But then he just nails him with a 17. Great roll. Okay. Oh.
I might like this land combat.
All right. He falls dead.
Yeah, I'll just kind of walk forward, stab him a little bit, impale him, and just give Saharn a pat on the shoulder. Good job. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, that 6 you did was great. You're getting there.
Yep.
All right, so he falls dead. Tornok will, I think, probably just hold his own here unless he's given instruction on something else to do.
So did they drop one earlier, or is that the initial one that they engaged?
No, this is it. This is the first one that's died. The other there's been no other damage to any other dwarf. So I think Tornok might actually be smart enough to go this way, given I don't know that he would attack the one that's held either, given that Bart's standing there beside it and has that seemingly under control. So he'll go into the next room, I think, and then at least he'll see what's going on over here, but he's not going to be able to make it all the way to get involved. So with that, it is now the turn of our dwarves. Our held dwarf has nothing to do except say, hey, give that back, in Undercommon, of course. Over here, though, in the other room, there's a little bit of a different story. So this one is going to join the Fracas, and they are going to both try to slash on Shaujr here. Let's see, so
Where'd he go?
it looks AC. Well, my first one's going to be a miss. The second one is what, AC 3? Does that hit? Oh, you might be muted.
Yeah, if my shield counts, which is where he's in the front, right? Yeah. Then it's a miss, yeah.
All right.
Because my AC is 2 with my shield.
All right. So, yep. So one, well, they both missed then. One was close, but both
Yeah.
missed, and Bart would be next. You hear, Bart, as you're rifling through these pockets, some clatter of battle in the room next to you, or through the room next.
Bart would kind of look this dwarf in the face and ask him to, with his eyes, look in the direction that he came from into this tower, or die right here.
Phew. How about a charisma check?
What an evil priest you've become, bro.
I know, he's very direct. I like his bluntness and straight to the point. Like,
I think
die.
it's turning to the dark
I
side.
like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice.
There you go.
Nice.
all right, he will look first. He will look scared. He will actually be intimidated by you because of the combination of you having him held and being a mystical looking gentleman in front of him. He will stare in this direction.
Okay, back towards the entrance to the tower. So he actually
Well,
maybe
towards
came
the next
from the ship
room.
or from
Towards the next room. He's looking at this other room here.
Okay. So that is not back down and then out towards the ship. That's from.
No, this door goes to the altar of Loth. That's the direction he's looking.
All right. So at some point, if Bart has time this round or
You just
year 2, he might mention out loud that they didn't come from the ship. We may have to watch out for multiple fronts.
okay. All right. Shaujr would be next. You might hear that being called.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
out. It's not, or watch out for multiple fronts as you're being flanked here.
Yes. All right. Well, then I better not miss this time. I'll get 2 attacks. This go with the battle axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack this one that I first spotted. Attack 1,
Miss.
and it's a miss. Can I take my second one, or should I wait?
You can take it. You
Until-
can take it. There's 2
yeah.
here.
I think that's a hit, right?
That is a hit. Yes. That is a hit.
And that was still gonna be him. Sort of like a swing up and then back. There we go.
All right. So your first swing rushes by him easily, but then when you back with your momentum, you chop a significant slice out of this one.
I should still be able to do a shield bash on this one because
Talk
I got
about
shield proficiency
This is
specialization.
this is like
yeah.
old times for Shaujr. This is
I'm really trying to redeem myself after. Let's see.
oh
Hey,
yeah.
go
that-
stand.
Oh yeah.
that will
There we
definitely do some smash.
So I smash him in the face. Well,
Mhm.
hopefully, or somewhere.
All right.
It's not too-
So you smash him with your shield, this time connecting with both of them this turn. And
I think, Jamie, his nose should save versus crushing blow.
oh, I would say his nose would explode because she rolled damage and she rolled she hit a -5 AC.
5.
So
Yeah.
you
Dice are
flattened
really
Dwarf's
swingy
nose. This
tonight. It seems like they're either really high or really low.
They have been swinging, which is fun. I'm fine with that. I would be fine. So definitely smashing noses and slicing through dwarves in the next room. Saharn.
This guy's dead. Bart's still, after listening, I'm worried about Bart. I really am. I am going to move into this. How far can I go? At least that
Well,
far?
I think your movement is what, 60 feet?
Yeah.
Or it's 60 feet.
Uh,
I'll put that back. So 20. You still have movement. You still have a little bit of movement.
I want to get a clear view of what's going on here. And I think I'm going to stop here.
All right. So you see Shaujr. You would, through that movement, get a glimpse of Shaujr flanked by two Duerger dwarves. So
One with an extremely bloody nose.
one with a completely flat face, and the other in 3D. So Nod is up next.
Well, suppose not going to come over here, see Bart, see him just taunting him. It's like, you're gonna do it. You should just do it right. Don't tease the man. And he'll kind of bring his longsword up and stick it into his armpit, into his heart, and
Dispatch of him. I guess you're gonna roll your damage here.
I think this group that I got ducked into an alley with one night, it's turning dark on.
Yeah, what happened to taking him captive?
Yeah, I didn't even know these guys.
I
until they
know.
Well, I'm not
You know,
torturing him. I mean,
it's
say
like
that, I'm
they
not
wake up.
torturing
They
him.
wake up grumpy every day, Saharn. You don't know. It just at some point it's gonna break. You know, they're just gonna
Right?
break.
Yeah.
They can only eat dry rations for so damn long.
It's my fault for hooking up with guys in an alley. I should just let them
Fair.
be attacked
That's
and walk
fair.
off.
That's a
Just walk off.
that's
My
a rule to
problem.
live
point.
by if I ever heard one. All right, Tornuk is next. Does anyone want to take over Tornuk here and have him intervene and all? There you go.
He actually gets 2 attacks per round. So let's give him his 2 attacks.
Oh, very nice. So he definitely hit on the
The
second
bottom
one,
low one.
and that is the one whose face is smashed, as luck would have it. So this guy is just taking the brunt. The other guy hasn't been touched yet here, so he's all right. What is he at? Oh wait, he did get hit. I'm sorry, they both have been hit, but this is the guy with the smashed face. Okay,
Max damage.
yeah, he did. He maxed out.
That's it.
All right, battle axe in full swing. All right, Tornuk's done, and that will mean it is time for the dwarves. All right, they are going to target, obviously, Shaujr here first is the one. And let's see. Oh, okay, they rolled a 20 on you.
Oh yeah.
So this is a short sword, which is not that bad, but it will be double damage plus their strength. So it is 8 damage, or sorry, 9 damage.
Not gonna roll the critical hit table?
No, not in this case.
No, I was
Not
just
in this
wondering.
case. No. Let's see, where is the... All right, the other one is going to pull out a wand, and in doing that,
That's what I'm really afraid of.
Oh,
that one, that dwarf with the flat face disappears. Bart would be next.
So the held dwarf in front of me is just bleeding out through the.
Sliced
Murdered.
through the midsection by a longsword now, so he is
Murdered.
mortally wounded, but he's still got some time to bleed out.
I think he's held for 10 minutes yet. So
He's just got to sit there and just
yeah,
bleed out here. It's hold break when he's attacked here anyway.
not unless I break it. I don't think. I
Okay.
think I can end it at will, but if you fail to save, I think he's held for. Was it 12 rounds? I think.
Wow.
It's 2 rounds per
Yeah.
level, and I'm not
Yeah.
seeing anything about it being
Yeah.
automatic.
Yeah,
Bro,
no.
So yeah, Bart
Second
might.
page.
I can't.
Yeah. Bart would look up at Nod and then back to this dwarf and then maybe walk this way with just the things that he's taken from him to peek into this room that he looked at to try and refresh himself of where they might have come from.
Oh,
and
wow.
what we could do to try and close that avenue off.
Okay, so when you look in there, I'm sorry, Bart, you see a dwarf standing in front of the altar with a smashed face,
Ooh.
and he's scurrying towards the hole in the ground, towards the altar. He's not there yet, but seems to be moving in that direction. So that's what you would observe once you peek through here. Anything else?
I don't know if there's much else he can do in this round in particular,
Okay.
but call out saying
There's one here or something that maybe.
there's an injured dwarf escaping here. Yes.
All right, Shaujr, you hear familiar voice yelling, "There's another one!" Or "There's one here!" But you are in the midst of battle, so I'll let you go. Oh, I think Shaujr walked away. It looks like Molly stepped away. How about we take our mid-session break? Is everyone cool with us doing that here? And then we'll come right back and finish this combat?
Yeah, it's 5 to the hour anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Close enough.
Right.
All right, we'll be right back.
Go. I'm gonna have to step back away for a second again.
All right.
Maybe I gotta refresh.
What happened with the wand?
There was a dwarf that pulled out a wand here and disappeared.
It looks like Bart may have found him in the next room, but I don't know that Bart knows that. Just that there's some injured dwarf in here trying to escape. I suppose I can't even see between Bart and what rooms we're in anymore. Different areas.
Yeah.
Can I make a blind fighting check? Because I saw him disappear.
Bart. Showing rooms you've been in before.
I can see the outline of stuff. It's still black with it.
Does that do any better?
No, but that's okay.
Does it still allow you to see the outline of the rooms you've been in?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can see
alright.
faces. I can at least see that now.
Molly, what were you asking there?
Well, I was gonna say, can I take a blind? But then I realized there is no check for that.
It's just a roll.
It just gives you a little bit easier time attacking in darkness or invisible creatures.
Yeah. Well, we can pick up and we'll catch Wayne up once he gets back. You are up next, so you can take it away.
Okay. Just that, because it really hasn't come up.
No.
Yeah. Okay. In darkness, it's only a -2 instead of a -4. Invisible creatures, it's also just a -2. So do I sense that he's gone? Like, I guess I'm going to attack because this other one is... Oh no, this other one is still up, so I should just keep working.
Yeah, the other one is
Yeah.
more probably
Yeah.
more clear present danger.
Yeah, no. I don't know why I forgot that. All right. Yeah. This round, I'm just going to get one attack with it. See.
All right, that will
That's
miss.
a miss. But I will try and get him with the shield.
That will hit. This is the
Better than none. Oh, that's not too bad.
Not bad for a shield. Not a pleasant way when you're trying to avoid the axe and then suddenly the shield hits you in the head.
That would be
jarring.
daunting.
All right. Saharn is back. Saharn is next.
excellent. We're still on this guy here.
We are.
We are. You just jacked him. We're split up. Chaotic. We are. This is getting out of hand. So I'm gonna do the same old trick. I'm just charging through with the spear. I'm gonna run right into this guy.
All right.
Oh, I don't have my character ready. Hey, it worked once. I did well.
Charging is pretty good in this game.
I don't know if it gets a bonus. I probably don't, because I only have a 9 strength. So just straight up roll.
20. There you go. Welcome back.
Rolling
Once
18.
again,
Each one?
jumping into
Nat
things.
20. That's a crit.
That's a crit. You can.
That's a crit.
Absolutely, it is.
Small creature, though, unfortunately. But
He would argue medium, but that's fine. Do you want to roll on the crit table? You did roll max damage already.
I just rolled crit damage 6 plus I maxed out. So I actually did max out. I'm doing well. You want to roll on the crit table? See what happens to him?
Fun. It could be. It's
All
going to
right.
add. It's not going to take away. There's only
All
one
right.
outcome where it can take away your double damage. Many.
I don't know.
There's triple
For some-
damage. There's instant kill. Out there. So it's more in your favor to roll on the crit than I should roll on it, but I don't always.
Do it. You do it.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, I want you to roll. You can get a roll because you're the DM. Have some fun.
That sounds fun. Let's do it. So where is my table here? All right, critical hit. Okay, no, in this case, it doesn't apply because there's not another adjacent
Oh,
foe. But
yep.
regardless, you do the 12 damage and slice this guy.
Is he in fact? Did I kill another one?
No, 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 no. He's quite alive. That was the first damage this one took, or the second damage this one took.
Didn't I hit him with my axe once though?
Yeah,
I
yeah, the
thought?
second damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, second damage. Yeah, yeah. He's getting maybe around the halfway point, but right.
NPC never hit him.
No, the NPC hit the other one though. He hit
Oh,
the other one. All right, Nod, you would be next, sir. Do you want to finish
let's
this one you
see.
started?
He's remotely bleeding out and not moving anywhere. So he's going to come over here where Bart was calling out. I think he can do that here. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
So when you make your way over to the doorway and look past Bart, you can see a Duerger making its way towards the tunnel.
I think that is my full movement to get here, actually.
Okay.
Or my full half.
Full
movement.
half, yeah. Yep, and then you could still take a chop at it. Oh, that would be a 1.
So we have astonishing fortunes we have not used. So
True story.
2, 3, 4.
Maybe it's
Seems
not.
like a good time for that.
All right.
Oh,
Nice.
not-
That was a good use of it.
Small, medium.
Wow. You blast this
oh,
guy with your bloodthirster. He's already, as you get close to him, you see his face is flattened, and you might even see an imprint on his face that matches Shaujr's shield somewhere on his cheek. And as he's trying to orient himself and run into this thing, you come and slice him with the bloodthirster, and he is absolutely limping his way along now. Does not look like he has much life left in him. So I think that brings us to Tornuk in the next room. He's over here. The party is split up here pretty far, so he's got a shot at
Oh.
this one.
That was accidental, but
Yeah.
I got you.
We might be a couple of movement rounds apart. So I hope things don't go south, but it looks like it's.
it looks like his 2 attacks. The first one is a -2.
All right,
Second one is he rolled a 1.
all right. So yeah, the -2 will hit, and then you can roll and see what happens with the other.
Oh, he rolled another 1.
All right. Well, he got minimum damage. Let's see what happens here. Non-weapon. All right. The bloodthirster.
No, that was
It's-
Torna, his battle
Or
axe.
okay, I'm gonna say. So his battle axe. Let's give his magical weapons must make a savings throw versus disintegration. All right.
I don't think his is magical. I think it's a normal battle axe. So I think he loses his battle axe.
It's very likely non-magical.
Suddenly breaks.
It is broken. So let's see. Metal weapon. Non-magical. Oh no, okay. It does still get a savings throw. It has to roll a 12 or better to survive.
So it's
So do you want to roll that?
disintegration metal.
Yep. Okay, so it does not make it. So his axe breaks and bursts here, unfortunately. All right. It is now the turn of our dwarves. We've got one dwarf who's still being held up here, and he's taking some damage because he's bleeding. I want to give him a little bit of bleed damage. The other one that's over on the west side in front of Nod is in just bad shape. He is just running into the hole here.
Do I get an attack of opportunity from him just leaving my range?
Sure,
Torna. That's the wrong one, but that'll work.
that's a hit. Very likely will kill him. Let's see what you do on your damage. Yeah, okay, so he fall
Initiative.
dead into the hole as he's running towards it. The other one who's over here is going to fight back. He still has a few tricks up his sleeve. So he's going to swing here at Saharn. And
No, sir. Do not accept your judgment.
there we go. Finally rolled it.
Mine is 5. So,
Okay.
yeah,
And it is going to do
it's all right. I haven't been wounded in a while.
2 damage. So it's not too bad. Immediately after you see after this strike, you hear the door on the far side of the room open.
The southern door?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
And in the door you see a humanoid
Oh, how
figure
nice.
standing there. So that is the end of that round, and we are back to Bart.
Yeah, Bart's gonna kind of listen at the hole here that says the dwarf fell into, not waiting too
You
long.
can roll a wisdom check there on that.
If he's got any inkling that there's movement or anything there, he's immediately going to start casting stone shape to try and kind of form a crude stone portal with a latch we can potentially move afterwards, which the latch would have, according to the spell, 30% chance of working using the spell as it's a moving part.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, just seal the portal over with a stone portal door.
Okay.
Type.
So if you want to roll, or do you just want to do that no matter what, or do you want? Well, you do hear something. I will say that.
If there's any inkling or a noise that he would hear at all, he would just start rolling, casting that, which will take 1 round to finish casting.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
roll a
30% chance they do not work. The moving parts do not work, according to that. But it would still be an obstruction, the door itself. So
yeah, just the or whatever I was trying to fashion maybe
the function
is attached.
isn't quite
Yeah.
there. So you're in the midst of casting that, so it's not quite there, underway. All right, Shaujr, you are up.
This will be 2 attack round. Wax.
Alright. That is a hit, quality hit, and good damage. He's still upright for sure.
All right.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Is that a hit or is that a miss? All right. Well, then I'll try again with this. All right.
Ouch.
We've got you surrounded.
You guys are nicking him here now, but there. All right, Saharn.
So you said we all heard this door open and noticed the figure standing
Yeah,
in it,
the door
right?
on the southern wall opened.
All right. I'm really going to step back and
There's
then I'm just going to focus on the door and this figure look threatening because I'm going to throw my spear at it if he does.
You can say that. I can see what they are.
It doesn't look like a friendly creature, but it doesn't look like it was ready to attack because it's just walking into the room.
Identify it?
It's Sahuagin.
is it-
Yeah.
Enemy, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I am going to throw my spear at it. And then I'm going to draw my. How's that?
You may try.
I may try. I have a great deck. I get a bonus for that, don't I? +1. Go.
Yeah, there you go. That's a hit.
There we go. All right. Not a crit, but I'll take it for 1d6. Small, medium, and
Medium.
yep. And half damage.
Let's see, this
3
one,
points.
3 points. Okay.
Yep. And I'm a weakling, so no strength. So I draw my sword and my round's done.
Got it. Great. All right. The spear has done you well in this last 3 interactions. All right. Nod, you are next.
I'm totally playing out of character.
Nod, seeing that Bart is closing the door, is gonna go run down enough to grab the door for the Duerger and drag him back up here before the door is closed.
Okay. So you're trying to grab his body and pull him out before
Yeah.
it closes up. You
Before
can-
he's
you
on the
can
other side.
go
Yeah,
ahead and
just
do
bring him over on this side.
Go ahead and do a dex check. All right. No problem. You can grab this guy, pull him out, and have his body here to check out. I will
I don't plan on checking his body now. I just plan on dragging him
Well,
back
yeah,
out.
in the room with you. I will mark him as dead. There we go. All right, Tornuk would be next. So you want to hit this guy here, probably, I imagine. AC4.
Please do well.
What is a broken weapon and title? -1 to
He might
attack.
want to. Does he have another weapon available? If he doesn't have it, you can give him daggers, so he at least has something. But otherwise, I think you guys, Minotaurs, can do a horn attack and stuff like that. So there's always that
If it's
option.
a
if you
smaller,
want.
I think I have to look or nod sheet. I have it saved on sheet, not this sheet. But
Yeah, I probably
me
should.
and side's opponent.
What's your
Smaller opponents
strength?
say bite for 1 point, 1d4 points of damage. So yeah, smaller opponents say can bite for 1d4.
There you go. Yeah, something like that. He might as well try to take a
And
chunk.
it's just what is Thacko basically? Yeah, basically it's Thacko.
Missed, unfortunately.
I think he only gets one of those.
Okay. Yeah, and you can add a dagger to his sheet. So he will have 2 daggers. All right, so Tornuk is missed here, but it is now the turn of our remaining Duerger. There's only 1 remaining. There's 2 remaining. There's one that's bleeding out, so I'm going to take more damage off of him as he's just locked there. The other one is fighting for its life, surrounded by a Barbarian and a Minotaur. It's going to probably... Alright, so he is going to try to tumble through Shaujr here. Alright,
Did you say tumble?
yeah, he is tumbling. And he has tumbled through Shaujr and reached this side of you. I think he can move to there, to the doorway, so he's basically headed towards his held friend. And then at the southern door, you guys see walk through the door now with a spear stuck in it, a Sahuagin that has 6 arms on it, and it does not look too pleased about the situation. So it is pulling out a chain, a flail, and coming in swinging right into this space between y'all. So it is going to get multiple attacks here. The first one is, I'm going to start left. I'm going to go left to right. It will get a couple here. So, oh my God. All right, I should have rolled this out loud. I got a 1, a 5, and a 20. So Tornuk took the 20.
Wow.
Tornuk took the critical hit.
Oh no, his dagger.
He just no. He just pulled. He just scrambled, pulled his dagger out, and it just goes whoop. Just flies across the room too. Okay, yeah. Poor Tornuk has nothing here on this guy, but so he did hit, though he did do double damage to Tornuk. So Tornuk took. I guess that is his thing. Okay, so
A broken wrist. The dagger fly.
okay, he does take a chunk of damage from the flail. It is. Let me make sure he's in the turn order because the other guy's probably going to be dead soon. All right, let's just leave him that spot. All right, it is Bart's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to mention that you see another Sahuagin enter the room with you guys. Saharn, Shaujr, and Tornuk would see that. There's another there. Sorry, go ahead, Bart.
Yeah, I think assuming the portal's closed over with stone, Bart would probably move back to the sounds of commotion coming from the other room.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll mark this as gray now or something, that you have it covered in stone.
What do we got? 30? Is it 30? What's the movement right here? So can he basically get out through most of this other room back to the dwarf? Would be his.
It looks like it. It looks like you could make it
All right.
all the way to here. Yeah, exactly. And then this is where you would see
There's
that
another
there's
dwarf there,
another
you would say,
dwarf
yeah.
coming your direction suddenly through that door. That would be very. You happen to be the one that's coming across the running dwarves here,
Huh.
the scattering dwarves, as it might be. So
Oh,
unfortunately, I think in this case, you would still have an action. You cast it, or well, your casting was already done, and then you moved half your speed, right, or half your movement. So
The 30. If anything, he'd maybe pull up something he hasn't used before that he just realized he had, which is a crystal he's been holding for a long time
okay.
that can throw out the. Well, I don't even think about that, I guess, before using it. Which way does this door open into the
Uh-huh.
dwarf is coming from?
Yeah, and it's already open.
I guess at this point he might just hold up his staff and point it
Prepare.
towards the dwarf coming in, and then kind of nod and point to the dwarf next to him that's bleeding out while he's standing in place, trying to look
Yeah, it
menacing,
sounds like a little
as
bit
menacing as he
maybe
can.
of an
Yeah,
intimidation check. You want to try?
probably not a great one, but
You want to try intimidation?
well, it's.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, it is what it is, right? Like you can't really. You're just doing it from body language because obviously facial expression doesn't mean much with with Bart. So okay,
if he's got any foul undercommon that sounds menacing, he might
that's a
blurt
good.
it out, and probably a bad accent, but.
That would be great, actually. That suddenly this human would speak undercommon to him. That would blow its mind for sure. Anything you would say actually would blow its mind. Shaujr, you are now dealing with a multi-armed.
I see that. What's weapon does he have?
He has a flail and a chain that he's holding. So 2 flails and 2 chains.
Who?
This guy here.
Wow. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say whatever they're paying you for the captives, we'll double it, and we'll spare you, and you won't die like this dwarven scum. And while I say that, I'm gonna try and disarm him. So it's like a called shot
Okay.
Oh, move.
Mm-hmm.
at -5 or -4. Sorry.
Show your power.
Give it a shot, right?
I like the visual. Yeah. Knock his weapon out at the same time. You're like,
Yeah.
hey,
It would be nice if we could actually, yeah.
if this works out, yeah, do it well.
Unfortunately, that is a 1.
Can I use that? Can I use an astonishing fortune?
You need to.
Yes.
I would
Why
think.
not? I'm for it. You guys for it?
2 left.
Still got 2 left.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
We only got an
pros.
hour.
You got it all timed out.
I don't think it's gonna be meant to be, but we'll see.
Roll 20. Come on.
I see 1 is a hit.
I think it is a hit. Yeah.
Good job.
And so one-handed or a two-handed flail?
One-handed in this case.
All right. So D6,
Okay.
and it goes straight behind him.
All right.
One
Nice.
of his flails. Yeah.
Yes, one of
And I try to use the disarm to prove my point that he has no chance, and that you might as well let us pay him to book the passage.
Now, that might affect his morale or whatever. Change his mind somehow.
So I'll make this hopefully something visible here. Yeah, I've got that marked behind him. Okay. Well done.
All right.
Well done. So you've thrown one of his weapons away, and Saharn would be next.
My goodness. There's just one more moving through the door.
There's another one in the doorway.
Uh-huh. My friends aware of this? Because I'm calling that out. It's probably going to attack, isn't it? This is probably stupid. I was like, should I just brush it with my sword, or should I back off and start praying and call for
You,
Yeah,
how
bell.
far do you push your luck
That-
on the
back? Uh-huh.
You do what you want to do.
You know what? I've died once already. Let's risk the faith again. I am going to intercept this guy. Slash at him with my long sword, which I've only used, I think, once before. Ever? But it's +1. So,
Yeah, you will subject yourself to an attack of opportunity if you disengage with the multi-handed Sahuagin, just so you
I
know.
didn't realize I was engaged with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's engaged with all three of you.
all right.
Unfortunately, he's
I'm still gonna do it. I'll
okay.
risk it all.
All right, I
Risk it
want to make
all.
sure.
Why not? Okay.
All right.
Good die here. All right. I love this. That's what this game's about, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna move that far forward, and hopefully I'm in his way.
All right. So
Force him to
I'll
engage.
roll his. This is the attack on you as you run by.
I trust my friends will keep him occupied and off my back.
So in this case, it's an AC of 6.
5.
Okay, you're good then. He misses you as you run by. All right, beautiful. And you can swing at this one in the doorway?
Can I really? I
Well,
love that.
actually, you should be able to. Yeah.
Close enough? Yeah, call it. It's the +1 that's on the character sheet. Does that automatically go in when you submit the roll?
I
You have to
think
type that in.
so. If it's on the character sheet, it should calculate it. We can
All right.
prove it. Yeah, there is a +1.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, you
There we
rolled an
go.
18 anyway. Well done.
Very good.
Nice.
Okay, that's a solid hit.
That is a solid hit. Still, it does better damage though. So, also +1 and nice.
We just
Well, 6 + 1.
yeah, got it. Okay. Yep. So you definitely get another good shot with the longsword on this one. This is
I'm doing awesome on
I know.
combat tonight.
You're like
man.
a tank today. All right. And another good hit. So Nod, you are next.
We're hearing the struggles of my peoples in the next room. I am going to come out. Oh gosh, Bart, watch out. And he'll come engage this next one that's here.
Okay. Yeah, he's running like right at you frantically.
He might use his once per day bloodlust ability, his sword's ability. Which it
Finish
gives
this
him
one.
like it gives him +4 to hit, and if he hits it deals double. That is about the +4, but
Dear goodness. Yeah, that'd be a hit.
-10 without a. Wow.
You are a
and
G.
it's
Oh
max
my
damage.
goodness. Okay.
Call us.
So it's
You are
16
awesome.
plus the 12, which is 28 plus 2, 30 total.
He falls
Oh yeah,
to
plus
the
8, yeah.
floor in a slump as you slice through him. Bloodthirster claims yet another victim. All right, Tornuk,
I give the guy who's held like a week.
good with you. Tornuk is engaged with the multi-armed Sahuagin. The Sahuagin in front of you, Sahar, if it's comforting at all, he only has 2 arms. And the one that's through the doorway behind him only has 2 arms too.
Sweet.
So you only have 4 arms in front of you and 6 arms behind you.
Well, it's a good thing Tornik has 2 horns.
And a dagger.
No, his dagger's on the ground.
So he has 2 daggers. He did lose.
does
He
have 2
does
daggers,
have 2
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Or the
His very last. This is old trusty
happened-
here.
What
Oh,
happened to his
no.
battle axe? Didn't he have a battle axe? I
He's-
thought.
It
It
broke.
broke.
Oh,
It's
okay.
disintegrated. Yeah.
He's kind of in trouble, actually. Yeah, he unfortunately terribly misses with his horns. We won't go any further into the horn attack, but he misses with that for the most part. And then it is our Sahuagin. This is actually, well, this guy's bleeding out still, so he's getting real low, looking pretty rough.
What round are we on?
7.
Oh, he's got a ways to go.
And
Probably dead.
And then it is the Sahuagin. He has Tornuk and Shaujr to target with his attacks. He's missing 1 weapon though now, so he's a little bit short-handed. Although he's
Probably pissed at me.
not
I was
short
saying,
arms.
knocking out his.
Oh
Bill.
God, he missed you on both, and he hit Tornuk on both. Tornuk's gonna take 2 hits,
It's all right. He's the highest level in our group, right? He could take it.
I think so. Is he? Yeah.
7th
so,
level,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's taking 2 of these, and then there's a plus
Oh,
+4 to this. So +4 to this roll. So it's not too bad. I thought that was gonna be worse.
think you roll 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
you roll a
Yeah,
1.
Seven
rolling a
total.
2. Take a 1 on a 2. All right. Bart
Was
is
lucky.
Yeah. Bart is next.
Bart's gonna look at the held dwarf here and wondering if he can maybe use his healing proficiency to patch him up just enough so he doesn't die, but maybe will fall unconscious at the end of the spell.
Okay. Sure.
With
Make a
the
proficiency
thought
check.
that maybe we could interrogate him later.
You want to stabilize him so he's not bleeding out and
Eh,
interrogate him. I got you.
Well, yeah, I'm fine if he falls unconscious because I don't want to deal with him after this. But
Well,
just patch him up enough so he doesn't die.
I think given your clerical abilities, you understand that he's going
Right.
to die if not intervened with,
Yeah,
particularly
and
with spell.
I think I just felt the healing kit, so I think there's a +1 mod to that roll.
Oh,
Oh man.
what we would call a critical fail.
Does that mean you? Yeah, did you kill the faithful?
It's probably not worthwhile using on an enemy.
That's what I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say.
don't
Is
know if
he's dead? He's either dead or you using
yeah.
it.
I might have slipped here and nicked something when I intended.
Made it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the little anatomy on these tiny dwarves is just got you.
Yeah.
You drained it too much. Watch out! You made the bleeding worse.
And he falls over dead. Unfortunately, in the attempt to try to stabilize him, he unfortunately accelerated his death.
Perfect line. That's great.
I'm up.
Oh well.
Who's next? You are still dealing with the Sahuagin.
So what's he got? He got 3 weapons now?
Yeah, he's got 3 weapons. He can still attack with his claws, but
Oh, that's right. He's got claws. Then I better attack him. It doesn't seem like he's gonna take me up on my offer.
he's not been too responsive so far.
He might not even understand common.
I don't think he even understood you. All right, so that is a hit with the battle axe. 6 damage. Okay. All right. That will not connect.
Oh, no. Awesome.
All right.
Barely
Yeah.
nicked him though in the bigger scheme
Yeah,
of things.
you didn't get as big of a. You definitely hit him. So, Saharn's next, I believe.
I'm locked in combat. I'm assuming. Does this guy have a chance to hit me?
He has not gone yet. Don't believe.
No, that's what I'm asking. Should he have had a chance to hit me? So I charge.
No,
the
no,
last
he
one?
hasn't done any. He hasn't done anything yet here.
He's not being aggressive. Is that what you're saying?
No, he just has
It's-
not taken his action to do anything here yet.
Then I'm-
More fortune, if you want to.
We've only got 2 left. We've got 45
left.
minutes to believe.
Okay.
I don't think it's critical.
All right. So if there's nothing else, and if you're staying where you're at, Nod is next.
Well, hearing the sounds of struggle still going on, I will move forward. Oh, well, let's do this.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, this is what you needed. Yeah, there you go. There.
Well, don't split the group,
Well,
guys,
now you
right?
see the Baron, who is one of the Sahuagin captains, and he is the multi-armed flail swinger.
Oh, maybe I'll get a roll out to Torak. What happened to your axe? Almost haunted.
He probably had to jump over part of it on the ground on your way in, you know?
Hmm.
That would be a hit. That is a hit.
Large or small, medium?
Medium. Wow. Okay.
I am just
Yeah.
like 8. Yeah, I just
Oh.
did an 8.
All night.
with
Yeah.
attack damage.
All right. You smacked the hell out of this guy. And he looks like he feels it. He definitely looks like he's hurting now. But he's still standing with his weapons out. So Tornuk is next.
I think. Oh, yeah, that would be better
You
if I
need
did.
to
this.
Resort to. I don't
I think
know.
he's still better off using his horns. He's
His horns.
proficient with his horns. Yeah,
Oh, that will not hit though, this guy.
he's closer.
Yeah, that's very close though. We are back to This one up here is dead, so I can remove him off these guys off of the turn order. And then the chief here, or the baron, excuse me, is going to. Ooh, he is going to attack with two of his arms, and with another arm, he is going to pull out and drink a potion. So he's going to, in this case, let down on Tornuk's side and concentrate his attacks on Nod and Shaujr. So these two attacks, this will be. Let's see, what does he have? It's a +4. So he has a +4 to these. Looks like.
Oh.
So his 16.
Well, he was only attacking with 3 arms,
Yeah,
right?
so-
The 4th arm was.
Yeah, so the fourth arm's a miss, or I shouldn't have counted, but the third one would have been against the shout. So that will be a hit. So critical hit.
At 20? Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, 3d6 additional. Mundane object.
That's kinda
Do you carry any mundane object?
The shield.
Yeah, my shield is not magical. Neither is my axe, obviously.
Not both axes.
Yeah, but the shield could have got in the way.
Yeah, the shield would make
Yeah, that would make
but-
sense.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
shield will be
Destroyed.
shattered here, and you're gonna take a little chunk of damage because you're gonna take the
Ah.
3d6 in addition to the double damage from the attack.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
so this was
I feel sorry for you before the roll.
Mini fireball.
This could be devastating. How many hit points do you have?
Yeah, I've got 46.
It's not going to take you out, but it still could be a big whack.
Unless he rolls like, 10.
Yeah.
So it's 9 plus the 3d6. So I'll just roll it this way. I don't know why I rolled it that way. So 19 total.
19.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm at 36.
Well, that's a good chunk of you.
No, 27.
Yeah, it puts you around half, which
Yeah.
it's right
Yeah.
at that teetering point. Because the next any other hits start to become.
What did he do that with? What was that? That was a
That is
flail?
a flail.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he did drink a potion in the midst of all this, and it is no longer his turn. But the one at the door is now advancing in towards Saharn and going to try to stab with its spear. So this is, let's see, +2 here. Oh, so it's gonna hit AC -1 or 1. AC 1. I'm sorry. So it was.
Ouch.
And it's
Hey, I've
with
only got a
spear.
couple of wounds.
So it's +1 to this. So 5 damage
Uh-huh. Okay.
from a stabby stab. The other one that's out there follows in and stands beside it and tries to stab towards you as well. That is AC. What did I say? 7. AC 7. It's a miss.
5. Yep.
All right. So it is Bart's turn as the battle continues.
He might.
The distributed battle here. You guys got me on 4 rooms right now.
Bart's
Let's see, 3.
Bart's hasn't even. I don't think he's seen what's going on in here yet. Where am I at? So this is like a 17-foot movement to get to the door, so you can actually see what's happening in here.
Yeah, and you could move in room if you want still. Go
okay.
ahead and move into there.
Some help, maybe?
And you
Yeah,
can
Bart's
see-
Bart's gonna pull out something he was thinking about earlier. He's forgotten about for I don't know how many sessions, but he's been carrying a. Where did I write it down here? Crystal, like a sphere. He's got. 1 second. The harmonic crystal. And I think he's going to try and use it on these two Sahuagin in the back here, focusing, far enough away not to catch Saharn, but to get these two Sahuagin in a sleep spell.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
This is a really cool little thing actually. Okay.
So it's the.
Um,
it looks like one casting a day is what it has.
Yep.
The harmonic
It's
crystal.
this quartz-like crystal, and it resonates at a particular psychic frequency that causes strong responses. Oh, wow. Okay. This is actually really, I probably should have mentioned this before. Not that you would have known this, but this is actually really effective against the Duergar as well.
Oh,
Um,
okay. There you go.
they're,
Too late.
yeah, but well, now you know, but it might have occurred to you now that it would have been good against them too, but it's good against the Sahuagin. So, they have to now,
I think it depends on their hit dice.
yeah, they don't,
Are they over 4 hit die?
Roll of
no,
okay. So
they are 4
I
hit
need
die. They're not
I do
over
need
4.
I could roll a 2d4, but if there's only 2 here, I don't know if there's a
Yeah,
real
so there's
point
only
to it.
they're only 4 hit die each.
Good thing.
So in that case, I think it just let's see. They take psionic damage, I believe,
I think they just fall asleep if they're just casting the
or
sleep
sonic
spell.
damage.
Unless
Oh,
they're
okay. I'm
still...
sorry. I see it. I see it. Okay, yeah, yeah. So these guys both fall over. I'm gonna put yellow on them. Slump over. All right, Hauser.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Which ones did he put to sleep? These two?
These two right here.
I am
No.
grateful.
I don't want to be the ones to hurt us, but would that not affect Saharn? Or no? Because it's
Well, if it does, it does.
all creatures to be
Good
affected
question.
by the sleep spell must be within 30 feet, but then it also says the center of the area of effect is determined by the
Well,
spellcaster.
Saharn
The
has
creature's...
6 hit die. Aren't you?
Oh,
6th
okay.
level?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
That's true.
Never
Okay.
mind. There we go. We get
Yeah,
cheated
all right.
with the list.
I'm gonna attack this guy that beat me up pretty bad.
Understandable.
Yeah, fair response.
Yeah.
Back.
That's better.
Drop this sucker.
Ooh.
And I think this is a two attack round. Last round I did one.
He's still
Axe attack?
standing, so make
Yeah.
it count. Oh, you did. You made it count.
Is that a hit?
That is a hit.
Just barely? Yeah.
That's a
Awesome.
hit. Oh, guess what? You drop it. It falls over
Excellent.
with that last
Yay.
slice.
Because I was gonna go to hit him with my shield, and then I realized I didn't even have a shield anymore.
Saharn would be next. Saharn, as you're standing here now, maybe a little bit mesmerized by the fact that this has all suddenly got very quiet, you do notice through the doorway straight ahead that there appear to be 2 figures further in that room. And that's,
More of them.
yeah.
Yep, that's what I do. I yell out, there's more of them, and
Oh,
point.
no.
And what are they doing? I'm going to back up with my friends.
Okay, go ahead and, yeah. Nod. You hear him holler, and you would be next.
Well, Nod is going to sheath his sword and pull out some darts to throw. I think
Okay.
that is a correct choice.
Be ready, bro. It's a good tactical move.
Miss hit.
And the last dart, small, medium.
Yeah, you got him good with one of them.
Are you throwing through the door?
Through the doorway
Through the
down
door
here, yeah.
frame here. Yep. All right. So you have hit a few of them, and I think Tornuk would be next. He would be seeing that, so he would be probably... He doesn't have to run into the room if you don't want him to, but he can if you want him to, so I'll let you decide.
Maybe he'll take
He
a
is
step
low
forward
on...
just to be in front, but he's not going to charge ahead.
Okay. All right, so the chief is gone. The others are asleep. No one has messed with them yet. These 2 in the doorway, one will step its way into the doorway.
Are you kidding, Brandon? Adam, I'm sorry.
And
It's
it
a
is
30 round duration.
going.
Yeah.
What, for the
Sleep
sleep?
is-
Yeah, sleep is
Sleep
crazy.
is mean.
Yeah, it is a mean spell.
I
Right.
do remember
Most
articles.
powerful first level
days.
spell.
Yeah, there's articles about from the old days how OP sleep really is.
It is. And it could be misused a lot, like Fireball. Let's see, put this guy here. So this guy's
See.
running in. The other guy gets to the door, and
I guess
hang on one second. So this guy that gets to the door is gonna run backwards. So that you see the two of them kind of pop their heads into the door. One of them turns around and goes backwards. The other one comes forward, and then he is going to get the ability to
Uh-oh.
attack. So he's going to go for, I think, Tornuk, just in this case, since he's the closest to the front. And let's see what he gets. So that's not a hit on Tornuk. But that's it for them. So now it is Bart.
Quick question, Jamie. With the crystal, do you know what level of caster that casts at? Because that would affect the duration.
10th, I believe. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on here. That's probably even worse than
It's
30
worse.
minutes yet.
It's bad. Yeah, it's
yeah.
bad. It's bad. Bad.
All right. Bart's going to bring his holy censure out and bring it towards Shaujr and attempt to cast Cure Moderate Wounds. Coming up to Shaujr and say, let me tend to these injuries.
Oh yeah.
The lady wishes healing upon you. I think I'll use the Cure Moderate that I have here.
Okay.
That's 5 points.
So
5 points? Awesome. Thank you.
And I think that leads to you, Shaujr. There is one Sahuagin who has charged into the room, another one. In the process, he stepped on, or at least knocked one of the Sahuagin on the ground that's stirring, but the other is dead asleep. And they're playing on the ground anyway, but Tornuk's looking a little chewed up. I think everyone else, for the most part, looks pretty good. Other than yourself, you've taken your fair share.
What's this right here?
That is the pedestal. That is a stone pedestal.
Sacrifices.
That was actually where the logbook was being.
Can I get in, but
stored.
get between those two minotaurs, or do I have to go around, or what?
You would have to go around or over.
I guess I could go this way.
You could go that way. Yep, you could go that way. Yep.
Yeah. Would I be hitting this guy from behind, or is that just how it's facing?
That's just, yeah, he's.
Okay. Yeah. I want to. These look like the goons, right? These are like the goons. I think I'm gonna hit him with subdual damage. I'm gonna try and knock him out with the flat end of the axe.
I'll say this: they don't look as strong as the undead Sahuagin that you just killed not too long ago.
Yeah. Comparatively, I'm feeling like these guys. Yeah.
They aren't quite on their level.
Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. So I'm gonna attack for subdual damage.
Okay, that's a hit.
Let's
7 damage. All right.
Cool.
The axe hits again. All right. Saharn would be next.
No, I'm going to wait. We've only got a half
There's
hour
one that's
till,
waking
right?
up. There's one that's waking up though.
No.
Because he got hit, right?
Yeah, this one here.
Maybe you go and subdue him
Yeah,
somehow.
this is going to be dangerous because I know what's going to happen.
Do you have rope?
No. But, all right, I'm just going to jump over this guy. Can I do that? And do I need to make a dex check or a save or anything? Or can I just step over him and engage in combat with this man? And I'm trying not to disturb men on floor.
I'd say make a dex check here to try to thread the
I
needle.
should not have mentioned it. You probably would just let me get away with it. I got a good dex.
Do you?
A critical.
Oh my god!
Oh, do I? Yes, I do. On my character sheet, it looks good. A 16 looks awesome, man. Oh,
You've been drinking,
was,
Saharn? Been drinking.
Not enough.
rolls
Not
are
enough.
swinging. Yep.
You got, so I don't know where you're at on fortune. You have 1 left or 2 left?
we have 2 left.
2 left in 20 something minutes, so it's your call. But
I hate to suggest what's going to happen here, but first of all, let's just, you guys want to take a roll on this or let it fly?
You know what? I think you could. Do. You haven't done one. You haven't used one. Is everyone all right? You've got 2, right?
Go ahead. Do it.
all right,
Yeah. Do it.
All right. Because I felt it would be funny if I just
you
fell over
would
this
just
guy.
wake him up for sure. It would definitely
Yeah.
be the case.
And then I'm sprawled on the floor.
You're laying
with
in front of them now. Yeah, like you all fall asleep.
Prone. Yeah.
It's probably better to take the dex check again. Part of me, just for shits and giggles, hope this fails. It didn't come up. I hit the button.
Why not? Let's see what happens. It's
There we go.
oh, it's a great success. Here
Much
we go.
better.
Great success.
All right. Yeah, so you slip
All right.
through here, find your way past all of this. It would have been funny too. It would have made sense too because you could have easily got caught on this doorway when you were trying to slide through that space. But in this case, you find your way and you get into a position where you can attack this one that's stirring on the ground, or you could try to move in position and attack this one that's standing, or you can attack the one that's sleeping. So you got all kinds of choices.
Well, if I wasn't evil or more neutral in Saharn, it's probably would rather not in nature to slit the throat of the sleeping guy. Although that would be a good tactical move. I'm just going to go ahead and swing at Standing Man here. Help my buddy take him out and see what happens. Oh.
That misses.
Oh. Well, at least I'm on my feet.
You are.
I'm happy
You
about
are.
that. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nod.
Let's see. Nod is. I'm going to one right here, or enough to draw his sword again and take a stab at him.
Do take him out. I have a feeling we're about to get overwhelmed.
That is a hit. And that is a good chunk of damage. He's looking like he's hurting pretty good here.
Can I shift around to this side of him?
Yeah, you can step around him.
I'll tell you what, I'll take an attack of opportunity as I will move towards this one.
You're going to run through the door?
Oh, you're running by him. I see. You're going to allow... Oh, I see. Okay. All right, we'll see. So he'll swing at you here to see if he does get a little piece of you. All right, so he is... This is +1. Oh, my goodness. So 7 would be... Okay, so you're going to take 13 points of damage, the double +1. And then, in this case, you'll have the -2 to your next attack.
Yeah.
With
Evil.
Yeah, so all kinds of things happened, but you did make it by, and you can go ahead and attack if you want.
Yeah. No, I only get the one, so I attacked him before I moved.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Tornuk, though, is up.
Might as well give him a horn attack.
Poor Tornuk is like running headfirst into everything right now because he has nothing else left. That is a hit. That is a hit. The charge work. Oh my goodness, good hit. Good hit. He's still upright.
Did he lose his second dagger?
It's
No,
just that
he
it
did
doesn't
better
do
with his
much.
horn.
It's better for him to hit him with his horn because the dagger doesn't scrape him basically compared to what his horn can do.
Impaling them, yeah.
So,
It's too fun.
all right, the Sahuagin is back up and he is upright. He is in good enough condition to continue. In this case, he will go ahead and target Tornuk. This is AC 5. What is Tornuk's AC? Forget now.
I think it's 3.
3. I thought it was a miss. Okay. So then this one here is going to swing at this one here is running for it. It's not going to engage. It's going to run through this door. Okay, so it's run through the room into the next room. All right. It is Bart's turn.
Let's see, we've got 2 Sahuagin that are
Oh yeah,
still
this other one stood up.
aware in here.
It is not. It did not attack.
Yeah. Bart's, he still does have some spells left. Is gonna try something he's not done before. I think that might be interesting.
I do too.
And he's going to summon
Okay.
animal. Yeah.
Very cool.
Considering these are fishy guys, he's thinking, bears eat fish, so maybe some ugly bear type creature would manifest that he would call.
I love it. Sounds
Duration. What's the casting time on this though? That's Make sure I don't mess that up too
Six.
bad again this time.
Sticks.
Yeah, you're still good. You have
Okay,
time to get
so
it off.
that would.
That's interesting. That's a great.
So
Are we
I
gonna?
would, and this would last for 6 rounds. It'd basically be an autonomous creature on its own, from my understanding of it. I don't think I need to concentrate on it, but I do. If it's killed or dispelled in some way, I would be stunned. Look at
Okay.
it
Okay.
for a number of rounds.
So it's an animal spirit. I'm just for now. What I'll do, Bart, is I'll just use your token and make a copy of your token that we can change the settings on. Let's see, we'll just for now make this. I'll put orange on this.
We're not concerned with spell materials. We need to worry about that.
Not overly, unless it's something extremely expensive. Unless it talks about costs, like in my opinion,
Okay.
I'm not too
Just making
worried
sure.
about it. There are when we start to get to some real unique spells, we'll start to think a bit about that more. But in this case, you're talking about bone and stuff like that. No problem. You guys got that.
The story.
Where would you like this thing to be?
Probably over here where it can reach.
If you can move it
Three.
to wherever you want it to be.
Okay. Like behind these 2 guys over there.
Okay.
And I'm trying to set up entry for a roll for this.
Does it have an attack of 15?
Pretty good.
It's 2d4.
But also, it can only be injured by magical weapons. Does that put fear into the DM guys?
I'd imagine this would be slashing if it's like claw damage
That seems right.
of some type. Do you want me to roll initiative for this creature too?
No, it can go
Or,
with you. I think that's you've got
Okay.
a lot of padding on your initiative.
Let's see. Number of attacks 1. And it gets. Does it attack with a +1? Did I see that in there someplace? Or it can only be hit by +1. Just straight 0. Okay, so 15. That go.
That
So
goes
if I
15
roll.
though, so that's good. You rolled a
Alright.
14. Nice.
So if he's attacking the guy in front of Saharn here,
Okay.
and then damage for it. Absolute minimum. Absolute minimum.
Just
There
a nick on him, but a really good nick. All right.
you-
Shaujr should be next.
Right. I'm still gonna try and subdue him. So.
Okay.
But I will get 2 attacks this round, which is good because that's a horrible roll.
One fortune left.
No, but don't I get that last round was, or should I do 2 last round? I did do 2, so it's 1. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm good.
Okay. Saharn is next.
Still not in desperation. Although I keep wondering what's going to come back through that door. But I'm just going to try to hit the guy in front of me. Take him out. End this combat.
Okay. The hit.
Armor class 0.
Is it
For
hit?
sure. 1 sword. 1d8. And +1. But it's figured in, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another good hit. Okay.
Roll 20's been awesome for some of us for combat. Like, Brandon's been out like several times.
It's nice. It's nice when you get on a hot streak. All right.
Yeah.
Nod is next.
All right. Well, it's back to Dart as he half his movement in Dart's time. I think he has a -2 to his attacks this round.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's just going to let me do it naturally. It doesn't pop up for the modifier, so -2, -2.
Let's see. So hit, miss, hit. So it's -2. All right. So this one take 14 point. Yikes. Okay. So yeah, he definitely catches one of these darts and is limping along, trying to make his way. If you remember, this is the room that has a rock hallway that leads to the docks. So that's the direction he's limping, and it's Tornok's turn next.
Tornok is giving his best with his horns again.
That's a miss.
Sick. That's his turn.
All right, Sahuagin are fighting back. Yeah, they don't have a great spot here, but I don't know what else they can do. So I think he's gonna go ahead and try to swing at Tornuk again. That will hit. In this case, it is +1 to this. Not much. Okay. So he scrapes Tornuk back. A little bit of give and take. The other one that's down here is going to attack towards Saharn. And he is, let's see, so it's AC, that's going to miss because your AC is 5. That's it for them. The other one that's out here is going to continue to run towards the shoreline. So he's made his way through the little cavern that connects the tower to the rocks. That's where he's at. And we are back to Bart. Bart's got the spirit animal and yourself. Or the, not spirit animal.
Yeah, someone. And there's 2 left in this room we're contending with. I think Bart would try and move around next to his animal and maybe attack this one here.
Okay.
With his quarterstaff. Here. Quarterstaff.
That is a hit.
Actually hits him. There you go. Right. At single point, he's
It's like he stubbed his toe.
yeah, he's uncertain of this misty spirit animal next to him and if it's actually going to do what he wants it to. So maybe he's distracted. But that, I think, will roll on the same one in front of Sahar
Okay.
itself. And
that hits.
He'll
That does hit.
do-
And is this is the one down here? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's hurting bad. He's hurting worse. They're both hurting really bad, actually. All right. Does he have another attack?
I don't think so. I
The
think it's
one.
just the one.
Oh yeah, it's they only if you get any one of them as a max, it will.
Oh, sure.
A
Like,
couple of these remain.
Yeah, well, the one I've been trying to knock out. Let me go try again.
Oh, that just misses though, fortunately, unless you have
Just
any
misses?
bonus.
No, it should be all included in there.
Okay.
I will try again. The second attack. It's a miss too.
All right, miss. Because it's like saying 16 minus 9 on your first one.
Penis or Ataka.
Yeah, live. Okay.
Well, what's that? My Seiko is 16.
Yeah, Ataka 16. She
Oh,
rolled
you
a
rolled
9.
a 9. I see. Okay. All right. Just trying to understand the makeup of that. All right. Saharn. It still smells like fish in here.
Oh, yeah.
Sea
I think we
devils.
just need to finish this guy off. I'm almost torn to go after my buddy. Took off by himself. But if I disengage, I get a attack of opportunity
Mhm.
thrust upon me.
Yeah, by the one that's not asleep. He could potentially. Well, he is engaged with you. Yeah, he's facing you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much committed to this.
Oh, you hit.
Oh, yes.
He's got 8 hit points left. I'll tell it to you like that.
Well,
I
and
don't
I have
know
a
if you can
+1
do 8 hit
sword.
points, but I'll figure I'll tell you exactly how many he has because it's not many.
Can I cheat?
3. All right.
No.
So he's just looking wobbly as ever, but he's still upright and Nod is up.
Well,
There's so much morale with these guys, so much courage.
They do.
Nod's going to take his last chance to try to take out this guy before he gets to the water.
Good, buddy.
Yeah, these guys are in. Okay, yeah, you can attack. Oh, that hits.
Nice.
That will drop him. I'm sure those 2 hits will drop him. So he does fall before he reaches the little boat that you see that's sitting there. And in the distance, Nod, you can see the larger ship a little further out, but he falls. And I think though what you notice at that point is that the ship that's in the distance it's in full sight of the dart throw and the falling of the Sahuagin face first onto the dock. So
They know.
the fact that
They're
something's
aware.
amiss is out. Yeah, and so that's obvious to you as your shot does land though. So Tornuk I think is next. Okay. That is certainly a hit, and it doesn't have a lot left either, but it might have enough. It has enough to withstand that. but not much more. So it's wavering here. They are just at this point, as you can see on their faces, they are just maniacal. But they are going to, at this point, 1, 2, there's 3 of them. These 2 here are just going to, I think, go for it because if they try to run, they're going to die. So they're just going to swing. So the first shot will be at Sahar, and the second shot will be at Tornuk. And the first one will be AC 3, which I think hits. So Tornuk, Saharn, you will take spear damage here. 6 damage.
What?
As you are poked by a spear from a fish, and Bart
That's all right.
is up next.
All right. So quarterstaff again misses the animal spirits
And
hit.
this guy's got 5 left, and there you go.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, he falls over from the spirit animal's bite. Shaujr's next. There's 2
Alright.
remaining, 1 sleeping and 1 fighting on.
I could not necessarily attack to subdue. We've got one sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been too successful with that, so maybe if my intent is more harmful, it'll be still
What?
unsuccessful.
Mm.
Wait, do we have Astonishing Fortune? Can I use
There's
an
1
Astonishing
left.
Fortune?
You have 1 left,
There you
right?
go.
Can I do it? We're at the end here, aren't we?
You gotta use it. You gotta use it.
Wow.
I rolled the same thing.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
That's crazy.
3 10s in a row. Oh my
3.
god.
Yeah.
She's the glory to Saharn, who's next.
Yes, you got it. Sahar.
That's this.
You're right.
Shit.
It's exactly 3 10s in a row. Done it. Oh,
3 of a kind's pretty
That is
good.
a miss as
Band
well.
of cards, isn't it?
totally worked it, man.
Oh.
Nod. Nod doesn't know this, but they are whiffing.
right?
He feels the breeze of all the missing. But Nod, you
Did
definitely
we-
noticed that the ship noticed you. More importantly, they noticed to his death. You can easily make your way back in.
My movement's still reduced for 1d4 rounds.
I'll roll that. It is.
Yep, so this is about as far as I can make it at Hunter. I can run, right?
Yeah, I would say so. And you could probably make it to the other door or close to, right?
Yeah, I can make it here.
Okay. All right, Tornuk. Time to clean up the mess. This guy's got 2 hit points left. Oh,
you
that
go.
should do it. Okay. Yeah, that
Yep.
will do it. Okay. So the last of the standing falls.
And I'll
Yeah.
tie up the sleeping. I have rope use.
All right. Roll rope use. Let's see how your rope use works. For fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it
Okay.
here. It's fun playing.
You got
Good
it.
night, everyone. Goodbye. See you next week whenever.
Good night.
You got it.
Good
Take
night,
care,
Maybe
Brandon.
Thursday next week.
You,
All
Brandon.
right, man. So yeah, so you get him tied up, and he is now succumbed here. So I'm gonna put a little icon on him. I'll take off this one, and this one is now. I'm gonna get rid of these bodies.
Be nice to figure out what these Sahuagin are up to. We have a good idea, but
I don't know what.
can you talk to them? Saharn?
You can wait
I
a
don't think
minute.
they understood me.
I'll move him in here and close this door.
Yeah.
Is there like a seat common?
Well, they definitely some ways that you can communicate with them. Very likely, I think that you already have some of their vocabulary learned from your time before, particularly Saharn. So yeah, I don't have a problem with you trying to communicate with them. What are you
I think we've done it.
What are you trying to get at ultimately?
What was their purpose here? Why have they come? How many are aboard their ship? And
Oh,
we will free him if he tells us the truth. And, or
Okay.
maybe detect lie or something.
You don't know about that.
I have no low-level spells. Nothing. I've been out.
Yeah, I have a few first levels left. 1 second, 1 third. You could.
Yeah.
So I'll give you their response here. If you want to ask them about, like you had asked Saharn about what they came for and everything, the response that they will give to you is that we come for books. Them slaves is ready. Boss suspects something is wrong. No answer. As he's tied up and answering questions against his will in this
His,
room.
I'd ask Saharn, or if he can talk her language, I wonder if is his boss the one that's dead on the floor over there with 4 arms?
Yep. I'll ask.
Is this boss kind of thing? That's not boss.
Is his boss aboard the ship?
Yeah, boss is on the ship.
How many are on the ship?
Now you're getting into some specifics that maybe he won't be as. Let's try a charisma check.
Well, I'm assuming I'm asking Saharn to ask him.
Yeah, no, but so Saharn, you can try a charisma check to try to see how much you can get him to talk without
All right.
pressing the screw.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right. My attributes. Oh, charisma's not bad. Well, it's a 30. It's barely above average. Hello.
And
Whatever the numbers are, it
and then was
says.
somebody
Wow.
doing something to detect truthfulness?
That was a suggestion. I don't think we have the ability
Okay,
to.
so
Yeah.
No, specifically, yeah.
he says there's dozens, as always. The whole crew's ready.
What would be his next? Okay, ask him what his next, their next move would be. Like who? Yeah, what will they do next, knowing that this tower is being taken?
We gets the text. You gets the slaves. That's all he can describe.
So in other words, he's not very helpful. Saharn.
No, apparently. They're looking for text, which
Where are these slaves that you brought this time?
Aboard's the ship. Boss knows something's wrong.
How about this? If we let you go, offer to your boss to, we pay him to take us to Pro Camper. We don't fight. We'll spare them. You see what we've done to your comrades.
You want to propose potential deal that they would transport you all to Pro Camper. Okay.
Because it's not that far, is it?
No, it's not that far.
No, not in the
honestly,
big
no.
picture.
No. Is there
Clearly, Shaujr really wants to be on that ship.
Is there any type of skill or anything that you're trying to employ on this particular check?
No, I'm not, because I'm leaving this all to Saharn. But even if he thinks it's a bad idea, he doesn't have to relay it. You wouldn't know the difference.
let her play out
Well,
and assume I'll
Well,
be
I
like,
think the immediate response might be from the Sahuagin that what's in it for us? My life's not enough for boss.
besides, my friend, I think boss is going to be upset. We
How much
killed some of
gold
the
can
crew.
we, or
Personally, Saharn is poor.
yeah,
Okay.
And too bad Brandon had to leave.
I'm gonna
Uh,
really react.
I never really pay attention to that. I'm terrible at that. I know that people are taking attention to that.
The overall response is definitely seems like it would not be easy unless you were offering something substantial.
Or we had some way to charm him or something.
And even I think he's giving you a realistic response right now that the captain won't go for that or the boss won't go for that, type.
Yeah.
Boss won't go for that type of thing.
we don't have a lot of funds.
We have 800 gold.
Boss wants money. The boss needs the money. And yeah, so if you guys are trying to bribe him to put his life on the line to negotiate a deal, it's going to have to be significant is what he's trying to alert you
Yeah.
to.
In theory, there should be the funds here or something that what's going to be traded to the Sahuagin.
We wants the texts.
We haven't recovered the text. So I guess it's bad luck for you, my friend.
We
What is-
haven't found like a big cache of books in this tower yet, have we?
If you
Well-
take a peek at it's got, I put the books at the bottom. I tried to sort this a little bit just so I knew what you had. But you did find the Deep Codex of Seychelles and some Nuntarian scrolls on the Madar level. So those were some things that you found.
8 coral
So wait,
bound books. So
theory, we could offer the books, but you might not want to do that.
Chris comes back, he's going to be upset.
You be pissed. You be pissed.
Well-
Curzon would be pissed. Yeah.
Well, hey, it's story. It's story before everything. But
But at the
We-
same time,
we-
it would be understandable for the party's intentions that type of deal would have been cut. So it's just a matter of
what's his boss
On the
want
other hand,
for?
if we let him go with this hope to do that, and they come back, we can still fight them all, maybe, because more of our party members will be here next time.
yeah. There's a
That's-
chance. I think that maybe you're putting yourselves. That's a good. Just think about what path this opens in terms of negotiating
Mhm.
with the Sahuagin. Would be one, send him back with a message to the captain or the boss or whoever it is, and say, "We'll offer you X, Y, or Z for safe transport to Pro Camper. No more harm to anyone."
No questions asked.
That's
no
option
more.
one. Option two, lay in wait and hope that they come looking to see what happened, or try to get to them. Don't use him as an instrument or a messenger, and instead try to get on the boat another way. Or option three, let the boat leave the three doors that are open here. And those
And
are
this
probably
is just kind of a
things,
whole Mary.
those
Yeah,
are
this is
probably
just-
things that would need to be decided on by the larger group.
Hmm.
Get into the next session. We'll leave you all in this room with your hostage, with your Sahuagin hostage. Does anybody have
Cool.
anything else they want to ask or say or do before we wind this one down?
I would like to say I had a lot of fun tonight, playing a little bit more aggressively out of character for Sahar, because I felt the situation was maybe a little more desperate. Those things were tough. And
Yeah, I
I'm
think
glad I had fun.
I do owe you guys your loot that you've found. In this time, you would have been able to search all the bodies. And at this point, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Duerger bodies and 4 Sahuagin bodies. I will get you your said loot and make sure that gets communicated to you so you can consider that for next session.
Cool.
But yeah, this is a good spot to stop where you've
It was
got
fun.
your hostage.
I think you had to step up, Saharn, because we needed more active combat.
Yeah, you got a little spread out. At one point,
Yeah.
you had people. You guys took a lot more damage because you didn't have everybody in this
Yeah.
room. Yeah, and so those of you that had popped into this room early ended up taking a lot more damage than those that came later. And so at one point, Nod and Bart were over here, and the rest of the party was mostly over here.
Doing something with that hell guy.
So it
There's
was.
a whole separate thing going on.
I was not
Yeah.
sure when we would
Adam.
get everyone back together.
I feel like it's
That-
realistic.
Oh,
Things,
no.
things like that happen.
That's great. Everyone handled it well. But in terms of the group being at its strongest, that's definitely not a good example of it, because you definitely put yourselves out there to take a lot of damage, and then the rest of the group comes in and has to save the day. My point. You guys could certainly split up all you want, but in the case of this, that's where it bit you, because you had
Yeah.
a couple people that took too much. But
Yeah, and he just destroyed my shield, so I lost my AC is 6.
Yeah.
Not
He
so
lost everything. Yeah, he's left with a dagger, his horns.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
as far
Well,
as the story
There's gotta be
goes,
some weapons.
the only thing here that's a truly unexpected is the fact that the Duerger came instead of Drow. So that might be a little bit of a
Mhm.
head scratcher, but otherwise everything happened the way you guys thought it was happening. And at this point, again, you've alerted the Sahuagin. Nod would tell you that the Sahuagin saw him and saw him drop one of their comrades on the dock. So the word would be out, or the secret would be out, that something's awry. And that would factor in, obviously, to what you guys decide to do as you're standing around this hostage, trying to figure out, is he going to be useful to you or not? So that'll be the room, or that'll be the part where we leave it, and I'll put you guys in this room. I'll bring the other guys in here as well, so that next session, hopefully we've got this. It sounds like next week, Thursday, works better for Brandon and Adam. How about for Wayne
Yep.
and Molly? Is Thursday workable?
That can be done. Sure, I can make it work.
Okay. All right. So we'll aim for Thursday next
Yeah.
week, and then
Yeah, or
we'll try to get back to Fridays after that. But it sounded like next weekend or next week was a good Thursday. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it on Thursdays,
Mhm.
and then we'll see where we're at. But thanks guys for playing.
well,
It was
thank
fun.
you, JB.
Awesome.
I
Nice
want
to
to
meet
add one
everyone.
thought to the idea of us negotiating in our way onto the ship. After what we just did, what's the captain might want revenge? Sure. Go for camper, and then
I
in the
mean,
middle of the night,
you took
Slit our
away
throats.
you only took away 4 of his people. You know, there's everything has a price. You know it's Sahuagin, so you know they're cutthroat.
My thought was
The
that
money is probably gonna speak a lot. Their ability to make money off of this there is a number probably that would make them overlook the fact that you just wiped out 4 of their
yeah,
crew.
and overcome any natural.
They're not the most loyal.
they're not
A whole bunch of
ideological
tears
bent.
over their fallen comrades. So, but I
No.
hear you. I hear you.
But they don't have an affinity for aquatic elves either, so
That's true.
No, they don't.
probably
True.
it's
That would be
not,
another
not
good
good that I'm with
explanation
you.
for why you raged today. You sensed that
Yeah,
Sahuagin were near,
yeah.
and so it's enraging. It went full on attack mode. So
Roll 20 has been the best for me tonight than it's ever been. To be honest,
uh,
Good.
No,
We needed it because this could have gone a lot worse. I think
the one that
they were tough.
the one to sleep helped you guys a lot as
It did.
well. And
That was a
again, it's
good
all a
battle.
product
It
of getting
really
spread out
was.
a little bit there. Once you got spread out a little bit, then it was a couple of people were taking more. Tornuk took a lot. Tornuk got lucky on some of the damage rolls against him. They were low, but he was getting pounded, and he is still.
How wounded does he look?
He's at right now 18 out of 63.
He needs some
Ugh.
help.
Feeling
Yep.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
I need rest and recovery.
Mhm.
And it may be getting to the point. We've been here a while, a couple of combats and all, but you got to be
Yeah.
careful about what we do for the next session or so until we can recover.
Where
True.
will you feel safe enough to do that at this point, knowing that you've got
Right.
multiple? You've now essentially alerted 2 different sides of your presence.
The Duerger
Yeah.
got away. Did one of them get away?
No, the Duerger didn't get away. Duerger died, and
Yeah.
his body was pulled out of the hole. So
And
maybe that one's okay. But the Sahuagin one, the cat's out of the bag.
well, I think it's
That's
good that Bart sealed that portal up, because that may have prevented
Yeah,
from
that
being
was really
overwhelmed
good.
from
That
the
was
rear.
nice because then you didn't have to worry about people coming up on your back, which that's sort of
Solid.
yeah, it was a really smart thing. It's like putting a wizard lock on a door or something solid. All right, y'all.
All right.
Literally.
Have a nice weekend.
All right.
We'll do next Thursday for sure, and then after that we'll talk about whether we stay Thursday or bounce around between Friday and Thursday. But nice playing with everybody.
Sounds good.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Bye.
Great.